go for their contact play. It needs to be a flawless execution. If they go in there and lose the first couple of frags, they're just running out of time. And that's demonstrated once again. Very panicky when they're getting onto the bomb site. Taz, like you said, is timing it perfectly, making sure he hides, gets that one frag he needs, gets the bomb down as well. It's a perfect shot. Now they go into the final round. Navi definitely struggling in these gun runs, it has to be said. Guardian keeps the AWP. Will be going for this pick at the start. Flashed off. They have gone near at the start. He's actually pushed all the way to the fountain as well. Smoking them off. This is worth going for the face.
And this is where Neo's been playing. Guardian finally getting the spawn to beat him there. Smoke got in the way of business. It's Flamey that takes it anyway to offset the trade. Snacks is trying to hope someone will push forward through that second smoke, but no one dare give away the advantage that Navi has now secured for themselves in Flamey. 1 HP.
Jack it up.
Effectively means he's got to play more passively. Gives Vertus Pro a bit of a chance as Snacks finds Zeus. Calculated, slowly peeking out toward. He limited all the angles. And he gets away as well because Guardian not wide enough to go immediately for a reface. And now it definitely favors VP, despite that we say the trades favor the offense normally.
Considering the positional control now they have right now, I think you're absolutely right. They still have a lot of work to do to get onto a bomb site. You can see Bialy's pushed off towards short as well. Control, and that's a lovely shot from Snacks there. Takes down Tease and going for the second as well. Can't hit the shot towards Guardian, but had spotted him. Flamey's gone down to 1 HP as well. So a 3-on-2 now. Guardian needs to step up here. Time ticking away once again. Making his way towards long. Does spot both players towards way. It's going to be Taz, but Snacks does find Flamey. This is it now. It's going to be 10-5 unless Guardian can really deliver through this smoke.
Guardian tries to. He was always going to. 15 rounds done and 10 of them to Vertus Pro. Looking much better than they have so far this year. This might be the best game I've seen them play in a long time. And it has to be said, Snacks as well has been absolutely superb.
Yeah, absolutely. The double up setup was fantastic for him. He finds 3 kills in the end, ends it on 19 as well. It just comes down to the fact that they're playing the rounds just like they normally do. They're getting a lot more luck in the clutch situations, people stepping up and locking down the economy of Navi. We talk about them, you want to love a force fight, and we saw it time and time again. It worked out once, so they won the pistols around and 2 second rounds. One force fight, and they won just 1 separate gun run up to that. That's just when Edward ran up along by himself. They were a little bit lucky, no one looking at him whatsoever, right? So there was no simple executions that worked out. There was no textbook play that actually got them rounds. It's just kind of hoping and going for the chance of luck and pushing in, found 2 players out of position. They didn't push back the place, the map how it should be played, but pushing cities back and all executed, flushing them out with the Molotov. It's actually quite slightly hard.
It's not done just yet for VP either, because we've seen them get reasonable CT halves throughout the year on various occasions. I won't say multiple, but their CT, or rather their T side, has been atrocious on many occasions, and they still have 6 rounds to find. Taz, or the inside of the B site, though, is getting very aggressive. He wants to fend off any rotations before they arrive, and he'll go behind the doorway, but actually going in, he wants to try and follow this up, and it's going to work out. They only lose 1 player. Bialy's going to get Zeus. That was the quick flank, and now with the bomb down, oh, look at Neo's position, even better.
It's awkward. Oh, it shouldn't matter too much in the outcome of the round. Edward does capitalize on the kill, but the bomb is still planted in a 3-on-2. Neo will be kicking himself a bit, like I said. It doesn't really matter too much. Guardian going for the defuse, hasn't got the kit, but he does find the first kill onto Bialy. Guardian will drop in the end to the hands of Taz, but a simple B rush coming in from VP, stepping up aggressively towards the CT area, finding those 2 kills can be a very dangerous position to face. There's only 1 player now towards our B side, so VP pick up the much needed pistol and set themselves up for a very potential successful cross.
That's definitely the start they need. 13 could be in the cards before Navi can respond.
Force ball this time, so
aggressively as well with Deagle head armor as well on Edward.
Yeah, just Guardian is taking things a lot more easier. So that's funny into this one. Snacks. We have the connector area. There's no real stack coming in from Navi. I'm just holding up default setup. Just towards long Edward now because of the Eagle on the bar. Can't find anything just yet.
This is the issue with Zeus. He wants to play long with that Deagle, which favors against the Mac 10s. But he doesn't have anyone watching in front of Bathroom, so they can get so close to him without him being able to do anything. But Bialy's going to find Edward. It's 1 AK with 2 kills, so the Mac 10s haven't built up yet. Taz going to find Guardian. But we know that they're going to have the full save next round, Navi. There's nothing they can do. And the Mac 10s can go to work in that one.
Yeah, at this point, Seized has got the head on, and Seized has worked to saving these 2 pistols and see what he can do with them. The bomb 5 players still alive. Pasha was such great positional control as well. There's no real option to the season whatsoever apart from this to take it on the chin, try and save his weapon and see what he can do next round. It's an absolute bloodbath towards the Bathman areas. And you're right, he has a Desert Eagle. It doesn't really make sense for him to keep it so close range and allow those SMGs to do some serious work. Seized does find the kill with the CZ. And he gets to a Mac 10. Best weapon salvage, but I guess it's something to take the next round.
That's something. He's got the head armor, an aid and a CZ as well. So we've got actually quite a good buy for the next round, considering the situation. I shouldn't say buy, quite a good save.
He can drop that CZ to his teammate. So it's something to work with, I guess.
And Pasha's going to have to go to a rifle here on the revive, almost by default, because if they can't get kills on the SMGs, if the another one doesn't get kills, that means they got to play against the guns with 3 SMGs, 2 of which are guaranteed to be Mag 10s.
Yeah, you can get AK on there. Maybe just going for.
He's got one dropped over. That's smart. That's actually good. This plays the long game because we always talk about the bonus round, the Jaden round. It's kind of hard. I know. All right, listen, we're going.
I like it. It's got a good ring to it.
I mean, it means that if they do it with 3 SMGs, 2 of which are Mac 10s, not much armor penetration, it really is just throwing the round away at that point. It's not a viable situation like we often talk about, but this is a fast play, and this is a bit of a stack from Navi. So they need to sort this out immediately, and Guardian and Flamey open it up. Look how low Bially's gone. They can't find Flamey yet. They can't sort this. Edward, he's going to get another. Oh! Flamey gets them all and then dies after. You can go ahead and nade me all you like, but I'm going to kill you first.
It's a really weird play from VP there. They know they've saved a couple of weapons there. Contact B, all committing to one of the tightest choke points in the map, all through Monster Tunnel. It just means that Flamey's set up perfectly. A player like him has a Desert Eagle in his hand, clears up, finds 3 kills, all headshots as well. Most teams on the eco situations, especially when it's a tight game like this, you want to just make sure you kind of work it out a little bit, kind of go for a boost, maybe more top over, smoke off. It's for the straight up force blade contact towards B. Taz fancies another go at it. Second bite of the chip to rectify their problems from the last round. They're going to be making their way into some deep side straight away.
Splash is down toward Taz this buy though. He's in the economy. Effort to try and hold on to the lead they gained for his pro. And it's going to be Taz that finds Edward started off. It's next. Goes for the pop flash. A little bit late to deploy. I actually believe it was a smoke, but it was thrown to be misleading. That nade not going to quite go far enough. It looked like the X-ray might have Bialy in its sights, but he won't. Guardian though with the AWP. This is important because they'll hold that for the next, and we know he alone can make a massive impact.
Still, it's kind of funny. BB do exactly the same map as before, which they got really wrecked on, and they just go in and find all the kills straight away. And Pasha now finds the first kill with a scout. Ooh. He knows Guardian's there as well. If he can get his kill, it'd be absolutely fantastic. Guardian staying alive just about with the PG-1000 and holding the bathrooms area with his AWP now. Like you said, this is a hard reset for the CT. If he can save his AWP, it means at least it's something to work with. Someone like Guardian, the world's best sniper, will be able to do something with this. If he takes those snaps. Taz, sorry.
Guardian after the round I thought was going to get found by Neo. Good awareness. Thanks for the chase. That gives away a round that VP would have had in hand, all for the attempt to try and cause that reset, like you say, onto Guardian. And now they're able to force up around it more than VP might have expected. So that chase could really hurt Virtus Pro in a lot of ways. So even when Guardian can't win the round, he still finds a way to have an impact. And look at this. He has the spawn for it. He's going to go to the back fence, play through the upper wickets of that flower pot. More common peek as of late, and Flamey's going back to it with the deagle. They're segregated by the fire as well, but Taz goes in and does manage the trade. Sees though, he's gone all the way to short pipe, and he's going to catch them off once more.
Display from C's that Snacks does answer back straight away, and it's a double kill for VP coming in now. They have got control of the B bomb side. Guardian needs to step up massive. He can spot the bomb as well. Doesn't hit the shot somehow, and now that was his opportunity. I was about to say wasted, but what a shot at the Taz there. Finds the double as well. It's now a 2-on-1. Bialy remaining and no control of the bomb.
You chase the op, you don't get the op. They force buy up, and he finds 2 massive kills with it. See why they thought it was worth it to get that out of Guardian's hands. It's Bialy versus 2. Seized. Has rotated back around. Originally was covering off from Squeaky Door, where Bialy's trying to find and sort this round out, but he's now toward the window because they can spot the bomb. They can hold this. Guardian's made that call, and he's going to go back toward jungle as well. Also, no peek present for Bialy on entry. 46 seconds to work with.
Yeah, he's got lots of time. He needs to keep them guessing here. Hopefully peel away a CT just by running the time down. Slowly making his way up towards short, but Guardian in a very passive setup here. They just want to make him force the plant, and then they can both pincer him together. But sees him very low HP. They do need to be careful here. Guardian's playing this smartly. He knows he's got time. He's aware that Guardian may be in this position as well, and there it is. He's giving himself away, but doesn't undershot just yet. There it is. Steez comes in for the refrag. Very nice play there from Navi. And what a recovery from Guardian.
Thankfully, Viale did die when he did.
Time?
Well, if he had alert longer, they actually had an option there to try and take that away, but...
That's kind of nuts. Like Guardian, he missed the shot on the planter. The bomb, like, he could have just ended the round right there.
So this just to go back, it's on to pistols for Virtus Pro right now. They would have had a round in hand if they kept 4 alive in the previous. And instantly with that force by Navi, now controls the economy. Guardian goes aggressive, finds one, a second. This guy's on... Forget the wrist injury, all right? All he's hurting is the morale of Virtus Pro at this point.
He's finding kills, but Taz come in sees. I feel like that's all about overextension, and that's the same for Edward as well. Guys, what are you playing at? You've got the first 2 kills, and everyone's just feeding Taz right now. They're going in for a third one. If they're given this one, it's absolute nightmare, and they've done it! What are they doing? Zeus gets taken down as well, and this is an absolute nightmare situation. What in God's name are Navi playing at? VP now in a 3-on-1 versus Flamey. They get the first 2 frags, and everyone just running in one by one.
And this is the type of round that gets under Navi's skin. This is when they start to tilt. Guardian does an excellent job to open the round, and you're dead right. That was an overextension by the largest possible way. And Taz comes up large, in charge, gets the bomb back in their possession, and now they've also picked up a scout and an M4. They have the A site in control, and Flamey has to try and clutch this out. He's got head armor, he's got a kit, but he's got no nades. Does spot Pashta, who in turn also spots him. More importantly, spots him, because now they can try and coordinate their attack, and it's the jumping scout to get the shot.
Yeah, that might be the straw that breaks the camel's back. That's a little bit too much. Guardian on those first 2 frags, and then what's an absolute horrible situation. Running in one by one. They had the bomb, sure, I understand what they're thinking. There's a small area to take it over, but it's feeding the player and taking 3 kills like that. If he gets to the first one, he's leaving 2 here. Just fall back, and they've got the man advantage and the guns as well. And you're giving the Tech 9 its best possible scenario. Very close range, running gun potential. Don't really have much to work with. But Navi do with the cash coming in for VP. And that bomb was actually really good for that. Without that extra $800, they'd have had a very weak buy going to this. 3 players would have been about 3,500. So that's actually really huge. Snacks to find it.
And Guardian to miss those 2 shots. That's a bit of luck for Snacks. I love that he just didn't turn around. He said, all right, I'm going. I don't care.
See this bomb.
All he wanted. You could see it in determination of his movements. And 1 kill gets him there.
Were you going to say you could see it inside?
I was going to say that. It
like
came to my mind, but unfortunately the only eyes I can see are yours, which isn't a bad thing. As Flamey's in behind the barrels, good nade. That'll do decent damage onto Pasha, who also burns down beyond that. So Flamey stacks up the damage, and he's going to go ahead and take down Viale. Taz eventually gets him, but his teammates have done all the work. He's right back into this.
Absolutely, a full-on B rush coming from VP, and it's Flamey. Always on those barrel positions, but so efficient.